Dearly beloved, we are assembled in this place to unite this couple in bond of marriage. From the earliest beginnings, marriage was instituted as a good for all people. It was not until June 2012 that the New York State made it legal for loving same-sex couples that are committed to each other and want to take the next step in entering in this important institution. You see, marriage is a universal institution that society recognizes and honors even when those forms and traditions differ from their own. It is an important and essential building block of society. Men and women of all nations see the need for a public binding of two people together so that the community may see and acknowledge their joining in marriage. By the end of the evening, I hope that everyone present tonight will take a moment and give thanks for this institution and the right to do so. And tonight, it is with great joy and privilege and hope that we come together to witness Alan Hung and James Parr join in wedlock. They bring all that they have to offer to each other, but the commitment of marriage demands no less. They bring their dreams and accomplishments as well as their fears and failures. They offer each other virtues and vices, their fortunes and wants, and their well-being and their neediness. Whatever time brings their way, they shall remain united. For the covenant they make today will bind them together until parted by death. The 1 Corinthians chapter 13 says about love. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. On this journey, it is love that will make each step easier. Love sweetens shared dreams and comforts the fearful. Love is accomplished in seeing the good and overlooking the bad. In hard times, love brings hope. Love is at the very center of meaningful life. It is the presence of love that, here today, pervade and enrich this service of celebration and commitment, and we hope continue through their whole marriage. Marriage, different than any other relationship, it is not to be confused as we do with friendship, business partnerships, or caregivers, although all of those are part of being married, but a marriage is so much more. It makes people kin, it celebrates intimacy, and it ties a lifelong knot. It is the most significant contract a person will make in their lifetime. It touches the heart more deeply than any other action two people can take. It strengthens the communities in ways too numerous to list. Now, Al and I both have been friends for over 10 years, and in 2010, Alan had joined me and my partner for some of the gay pride festivities. And Alan wanted to hit one of the bars, and I don't like crowds, so Alan went his own way. And that was the day that he met Jim. On one of Alan's birthdays, that's when I met Jim, and that's when I saw how nice and wonderful Jim was, and that's when I realized, now I kind of know why Alan loves him so much, and that's why we're all here today, right? Yes. 4 years later, I'm not crying, I'm so was Richard Nixon. 4 years later, you made a very brave and wise decision to pledge each other your love and devotion. Alan and Jim, you have found that your love for each other is so deep that today you wish to commit yourselves to each other in marriage. The contract of marriage is one not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and with deep realization of the obligations and responsibilities it entails. Please remember that love, loyalty, and understanding are the foundations of a happy home. No human ties are more important or more tender. During this time, the grooms asked that I mention a few names because they're not here with us. They're not here with us physically, but they're here with us in spirit, overlooking this blessing of this union. And they are Dennis Stewart Royal, Tina Belinda Sang, and Joan Ribnicki. The next step we're going to call, this is called the Declaration of Intent. And this is the part where they make a promise to each other, to take each other, and this is the part that everyone's going to always remember. Okay? Right. You ready? So I'm going to ask you guys to step up here, and you're going to face each other, okay? Hold each other's hands. That's right. It's a gay wedding. It's okay.
I don't think I've ever done this one.
Well, there'll be eternity. Alan, will you have Jim to be your husband, to live together as friend and mate? Will you love him as a person, respect him as an equal, sharing joy as well as sorrow, triumph as well as defeat, and keep him beside you as long as you both shall live? Will you have Alan to be your husband, to live together as friend and mate? Will you love him as a person, respect him as an equal, sharing joy as well as sorrow, triumph as well as defeat, and keep him beside you as long as you both shall live? At this time, the rings. Hold up the rings, guys.
Yeah! All right.
These rings mark the beginning of a long journey filled with wonder, surprises, laughter, tears, celebration, grief, and joy. May these rings glow in reflection of the warmth and love which flow through these wearers today. Alan, take the ring. Okay, left hand. And you're going to repeat after me, okay? I'll make it easier. Jim. I give this ring as a symbol of the love I have for you. I give you this ring as a symbol of the love I have for you. Wear it now as a sign of the love we share together. Place it on his ring. There you go.
I swear it's
Okay. Jim, ring.
Oh, this is much smaller.
Well, Planet Fitness is on this. So Jim, you're gonna take his left hand. Okay, you wanna go? Okay, that's fine. And you're gonna repeat after me. Okay? I'll make it easy for you. Alan. I give you this ring. As a symbol of the love. I have for you. Wear it now. As a sign of the love. We share together. All right. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I never had so much impromptu. So anyway, back to me. Being one unbroken circle, your rings symbolize unending love. May your rings be a constant reminder of this moment when you have pledged your unending love to one another. Now, we have heard your vows and your promise and your faithful love, and we have witnesses here that will say, may joy be with you from this day forward. Now, I, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of New York, declare you to be husband and husband. Congratulations. You may seal the deal with this kiss.